He said that he is my damn man's, but he switched on me.
I need y'all to go check out my boy. He's dropping banger NBA content. Okay, he's dressing up like the NBA players. This is a new style, the new wave since 2K's going down a realistic route. I mean, we always want to play more realistic, you know, and just have a free 2K where it's way more, because it's way more fire realistic stuff that could be done, but that just comes with time. But go check my boy out, man. He got this KD and Paul George. He's doing YouTube shorts. Link below. OG back on the screen. Another requested video about somebody. He hit me up on IG and told me that I should make a video talking about the older builders and the pie charts and certain things. And I've never had a problem with what 2K has been trying to do with the superstar builder and have us playing as NBA superstars. But these NBA superstars have clear weaknesses. Like, Steph is not blocking nobody's shot in the paint or not stopping nobody that's going in the paint that's kind of big. 9 times out of 10, shots will be able to get off in them. In older 2Ks, that's how it was for PGs. Yeah, they can get stops at certain times, but they have to be playing great D and really jump in the window box and really, you know, plays that comp will look at each other and we'll be like, okay, yeah, that was good defense right there, and I took up a bad shot. And there was certain animations to justify if we got a bad shot or not, you know. So I can really see a new builder coming for us on 26 because we've been playing on this builder where it's been very unbalanced. And I don't think the devs are stupid people. Once again, like I said, I think they're very smart and they understand that the game has been very unbalanced. They see the meta and how the meta is being played. They was hoping that players would change and play in a more realistic IRL play style using the pro play animations, the hook shots and everything because of how these NBA stars are. That's why you see Ronnie 2K always try to big up some of these stars and talk to them about how they play in 2K and stuff and leave off this aura effect, but it's not the case. When we look at this, the stats were very, very balanced. You see all those low bars, they probably came up to like 60s or 70s. The other stats was in the high ranges. I don't get why 2K can't go back to this and just add more to this. Like I said, once again, we need a game with more badges so there's more variety. It's more reasons on why you should have more attributes. Why do they take away attributes? Add in the attributes cap, take away one. Add in lateral quickness and take away lateral quickness, and the next year just add it all into one. Like, why do certain stuff like this? No, give us that control. It's like they want to control us. Make it make sense, people. You can make certain players have that slidey feel on the court because certain players not that snappy on D and a little bit more loose with their ankles. Look how the lockdowns used to look. Look. When you seen the lockdown stats back then, they didn't have high shooting stats. It was literally one side was like pure red. They knew what they were doing when they had the pie charts. 2K was still fun at this point because it had that balance. You had to pick and choose. It was a little bit more like chess. Now it's no longer like chess. It's like, yo, you have to copy the same stuff. I have a super fire video coming. And it's not a 2K26 video like this where I'm going to be talking about 2K26 early and how certain things that I can predict coming. No, it's about something that's going on in NBA 2K25 that Solo Illuminati just dealt with. But I'm going to make you guys watch it in full time. Again, I was live on stream and the center was just snagging rebounds. And there's no way to beat that unless you have the same thing to combat it. That's what NBA 2K has been for these past few years. 23, 24, and 25. Meta, copying the same person's build. See, back then we had shot creators. Point forwards. Whoever was a point forward was just going to be a damn point forward because that's who he was. Whoever was a shot creator was going to be a shot because that's who he was. Whoever was a playmaking shot creator, that's who he was. That's what he was going to be. Whoever was a lockdown, that's what he was going to be. Who was a glass cleaner, that's what he was going to be. Oh my lord. Like, now we have this little, I could do everything. Everybody and their mom, you got 2 centers telling you, yo, pass me the ball, I'm open, I can shoot, I can green. Holy shit. Like, no, bro, they should be a little bit shaky to green. Like, he should want to be able to feel like he could green because he's been so confident. He's a high ranking center. He's been something on that type of terms. But every casual center wanting the rock to shoot, this is where the game has taken some of its fall at. and I keep trying to tell people this, I went and I play in the theater. So I actually go through the experience of playing with different randoms. They get on the mics, they all saying the same thing, they all fighting, one the ball so quick, one the ball so fast, because 2K made this easier skill gap. People may think, oh, like, oh nah, people are struggling this year. No, bro, a nigga could adapt. The game is just not that fun. We have to factor that in. People can adapt to this and get nice in this game. I can do it. I'm going to still be playing. I was just live playing, still cooking, still winning against purple tags, and I barely played the game. But I'm going to be back on it because I really like 2K and I want to get back in my groove, and I know 26 ain't going to be nothing like this. All they have to do for me is just have a better shooting, the regular shooting. When the stats matter, not letting me see, oh, there's RNG in the game, but the swag can shoot because he rhythm shoots, so he can shoot with a 65 3 ball better than the 90 that I already have. Like, no, bro, that's stupid. That's dumb. You can't even trust who shoots good in this game because of Zens. You don't even know. Like, come on, Shock was in the pro league, and they said he was using a Zen. Zens is still something like the devs still don't even know how to combat. They trying to make these new systems. Do y'all understand? That's why we got our paired green windows, how it used to be, taken away because people were just using Zens. And then think about it, people can make money off of content. So you got content creators or certain creators using Zens coming up, using Zens and wagers, whatever the case is, like through their game. It's certain things like I could just see on a deeper level, like why 2K had to make certain changes. And it's sad. It's like whatever this is with the Zen stuff, I hope it could be gone by 26. If not, just give us our pair windows. At least we could play against honest people here and there when we come around, and we know, okay, who's not cheating, who's not. But to try to keep making these systems to combat it, because you just want this clean game, and it's not truly clean. People can still find a way to use the Zen on your game. They're doing us an injustice. It's terrible. You making the game easy for casuals this year, where casuals can just go dunk because they can have high dunking stats and then high shooting. What is this, people? It has never been like this. That's why the game feels bad. It's no longer the roles and how it used to be, and a center can still do a hook shot. There's still certain shots that centers could like if they want to love. The center could have shot a midi still back in the day. A post fade. So a center just didn't have to sit in the corner. But people were still more agreeable to be on centers. You look at these builders, man, you see the variety in badges. They have to come back and give us. This was the first, I think this was Next Gen 21, like when they first started the. And this game was when they first started the Superstar game. This is when they first started the easy dunks. Like even in 17, like yo, dunks wasn't just easy like that. Players dribbled around you and went to go dunk, and that's an easier shot attempt. But it wasn't like people was just dunking all over. Yo, it was easy to punch somebody if they didn't take the proper dunk. Now in this 2K, it's so much easier to just contact with just a regular base dunk stat like a 85, a 80, like a, yeah, 85, 81. Especially in these games, like you didn't even need no crazy high dunk to get dunks to fly off. My KD bill was getting dunks with an 80 like easy. Yes, if you had higher, you'll see a different up and a boost, but this is when they started that, and this was to appeal to more NBA fans. They like, damn, we playing an NBA game. You see a big wide group of casual players talking about how it's not even like an NBA game, and so this is what they're trying to attend to and do all this stuff for us. Okay, yeah, we're playing just like our favorite NBA player because they see the NBA's hot. They see what's going on with certain players. Look at the badge selection. Some of our favorite badges in the game. Hot Zone Hunter. Why take away all these badges when we get to the higher next-gen consoles? Why isn't everything aligned within the coding systems to work properly to where things can just bounce off each other? Because you guys found that perfect Madden coding system. Math coding system, I meant to say. It's my point. This what always brings me back to like, yo, do they leave stuff out? Because there's so much at a higher, different level, and they have to plan for the next year. We want a game to feel is like it's a series. Like we watching a movie series. That's how we want it to feel. Like a favorite TV show series, but it goes on yearly. That's how you got to bring that same energy. and then it's the same. When I mean same energy, it's like it's a different game, but new stuff added to it, and a lot of nostalgia things, so we can still feel like we're in that same. It's like a career for us or something. You know what I mean? They have to bring that type of vibe. Things is not changing up too much the next year. It's like things is just being added on from previous. No, they switch up things so it could feel like we playing a new game and starting everybody at 0 or something, and that never works. People just find a new meta and just that's it. The bottom barrels is the bottom barrels once again. So hopefully, y'all, we can get some crazy change with this new mod player builder for NBA 2K26. I see it. Something has to give. Like, some type of change has to give. Like, they're not going to have it again where it's all these OP superstar builds. They'll probably find a way to make us work for it a little more and structure it out a little bit better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Hit the like, subscribe, have more coming soon. A lot of detail edit ones coming. Be ready. Be ready. Turn on the noties. See y'all in the next one.